It was 4:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning when the sky was starting to brighten. I, Kota Yayoi, was waiting for the first train at a family restaurant after having played late with my friends and missed the last train. I forgot about the time and drank a lot. But what's that family doing since a while ago? I was sitting next to a family. The mother is dressed in shabby clothes and the daughter looks a little tired. One plate at this time of day? The child is dozing off, but they don't want to leave? I mean, the mother is acting really suspicious. The mother was looking around a lot and checking her purse from time to time, which was obviously strange. I should not get involved in anything strange, but at that time, I was feeling good from the night before that I called out to her. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I don't have any money.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to feed her properly for the past few days and she was crying, so I came in here without any money.
Upon closer inspection, both of them were dressed in rags, and I immediately realized that they were going through something and wondered what would happen to the girl if her mother was caught eating or drinking without paying. Okay, then let's leave together. The train will be moving in 20 minutes.
What? But I don't have any money.
Actually, I just got the money from my part-time job yesterday. I'm feeling good after all that drinking, so I figured I'd just go with the flow. I thought I heard the mother's voice from behind me, but I took the bill and paid for her and her daughter. The only thing they ordered was a plate of meat spaghetti for 480 yen.
Thank you so much.
No, it was just 480 yen, and I'm sure it's hard on your child if anything happens to you.
Still, thank you very much for your kindness to a stranger like us.
And now, if I may be so bold as to ask, do you have a place to go? Even if your stomachs are full for now, she'll be hungry again at lunchtime, and so will you, right? Do you have any plans for the future?
Well,
if you'd like, you could come over to my place for a while. Your daughter looks sleepy.
I would feel bad. It's okay.
Oh, I don't mean that in a weird way. I'm just seriously worried.
No, I don't mean that. I feel bad having a stranger take care of us any longer.
Oh, I'm Kota Yayoi. I'm a junior in college. I work part-time at a restaurant.
I'm Sakura Haruyama. This girl is Hina.
Sakura-san and Hina. So what do you think? How about a little rest at my place for now? You haven't had a proper meal or drink or rest for a while, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
I think you both should wash yourselves. Oh, I didn't mean that in a rude way. I was afraid it'd be rude to say it, but I have to admit, it's true that I've noticed a slight odor since we were at the restaurant. Sakura-san followed me with Hina in her arms. We'll be getting off 5 stops away.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Good morning, Hina. I'm Kota.
Koda. Hina. I want to eat something.
Hey, Hina.
I'll give you sweets when we get to my house.
Can we go to Koda's house? Can we go to a room with a roof?
Hina, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah. You'll have a room with a roof and a bed. And you can eat all the food you want.
Mom, good for us. It's so cold sleeping outside.
Oh my gosh. I apologize, Koda-san.
Please, don't apologize. They must have been going through a lot. You can both sleep in the bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. You even held Hina.
When we got off the train, she personally asked me if I could. I couldn't say no.
She was heavy, wasn't she? Hina, let's get away from Koda-san and go to bed, okay?
No, Koda's warm. Koda is my bed.
Hey, Koda-san's not a bed.
Hina is too cute. I mean, it's Hina who's warm. After we managed to put Hina to bed, Sakura-san told me what had happened so far. About a month ago, she found out that her husband had been having an affair, and he made Sakura-san write divorce papers to remarry the woman with whom he was having an affair, and threw them both out penniless.
I just barely grabbed the pouch that contained my wallet, but it only had 14,000 yen in it, and my husband was in charge of my cash card, so it was fortunate that I was able to bring Hina's mother-child handbook.
What a terrible husband!
I was asking him if he could let us in the house for a while after we got kicked out. Please! I'm leaving! So let me pack my stuff! Even if it's just for Hina!
Shut up! You were abandoned by your parents and raised in an institution. Who do you think took care of you all this time? I married someone like you, and you can't even thank me for taking care of you?
Why don't you go back to your parents' house? Oh, you don't have a home, so why don't you go back to the institution?
So, you have no one to rely on.
Yes. I got married right after leaving a local institution and moved away when my husband was transferred, so...
If you don't have anywhere to go, my parents have a business in the next town over. Would you like to go work there?
What?
My family is a caterer, but they can always use more female workers, so I thought they would hire you if we asked. I called my mother last week and she said she needed help, so I'm sure we can work something out.
I grew up in an institution, only graduated from high school, have a child. I just met you, and you don't even know where I come from. Is that okay?
I'm fine with that. Because at the family restaurant, you ordered the cheapest meal and gave it all to Hina without even taking a bite yourself. That alone shows that you are a great mother who cares about her children.
I'm not a respectable mother. My husband always told me that Hina doesn't have any discipline and that she would only grow up to be an incompetent adult just like me.
I don't know everything about you, but from what I've seen so far, you're a fine mother who cares for her children.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think the reason why Sakura-san is so insistent on apologizing may have something to do with her upbringing as well. I contacted my mother while Sakura-san was taking a bath, and after they had both fallen asleep, I explained to her about the situation. She wanted to see them in person first, so after they woke up and got ready, the three of us headed to my parents' house. So they're in trouble. Would you be willing to hire them on a trial basis?
Oh my. What a sweet daughter and mother. Oh, and the timing is perfect. Hayashi-san just recently quit her job as a live-in, and we were in a bit of a bind.
That's right. If you don't have a place to live, you can use Hayashi-san's old room.
Oh, no. Are you sure? Oh, but Hina... It's all right. Our grandmother will take care of her until we find a daycare. Right, Koda?
Yeah, she loves kids, so don't worry. You can leave her with her.
Thank you for everything. Really? I'm sorry.
I didn't know the details of what happened from there, but my parents went through the formalities and Sakura-san and Hina were hired as live-in staff. Sakura-san bowed to me over and over again, and my parents looked at them with concern and sadness, but happy. At any rate, a few days after I returned home relieved that the matter with Sakura-san and Hina was settled, I received a phone call from my mother with excitement.
Sakura is a very hard worker. She's a little intimidated, but she's a good and honest girl, and she learns her work very quickly.
That's good to hear.
Hina's daycare is about to be decided too. Oh, wait. Hina wants to talk to you.
Koda!
Oh, Hina, are you doing well?
I get to eat a lot, so I'm well. I like Grandma. I like her.
That's good. Seems like you're eating well then.
Yeah, the soft bed feels good too, but Hina wants to play with Koda.
I went to my parents' house almost every weekend after that, and the amount of affection everyone had for Hina was beyond anything I could have imagined. If anything, They were jealous that she wouldn't leave my side whenever I was there. As the days went by, Sakura-san got better and better, apologizing less and saying thank you and smiling more instead. I also went to my parents' house more often to see them both. Hey, Dad, Sakura-san's husband's an adulterer, right? Can't she get alimony or child support? I've been thinking about that too. I just talked to a lawyer I know. He said they need evidence of everything. And by evidence, you mean proof of infidelity. Emails, pictures, videos. There's no way we could get those.
Oh, I've been getting a lot of emails and pictures of her and my husband every day from the other woman. Isn't this evidence?
Your husband says I'm a better match for him than you. You were thrown away.
Gross. Oh, you had evidence of an admission of infidelity during the marriage? I think this'll work. But is she human? I have no idea what the fun is in all this self-destructive behavior. She's someone who needs to harass people and show off how happy she is in order to stay sane. I see. How unfortunate.
I think she's just harassing me, thinking I can't do anything.
Fortunately, she kept sending Sakura-san endless messages about the relationship. Not just during the marriage, but even before the marriage. Through a lawyer we knew, Sakura-san was able to get alimony and child support from her ex-husband and the other woman. She said that she was being very stubborn with a lawyer, saying she was the one who should get the alimony. She was kicked out of the case, and after getting beaten in an argument, she reluctantly signed the documents. You! Defend me!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The matter with her ex-husband settled down, and Sakura-san is still working for us. Hina started attending daycare, and she became more and more cheerful.
Coda, I caught worms in the field with Grandma!
Oh, I hate worms!
You coward.
A year later, I graduated from college, rented a room right next to my parents' house, and started helping out on the premise that I would take over the restaurant. Sakura-san often came to my room to cook for me in return for my kindness. I'm so happy!
Koda-san was so kind again. But tomorrow he said he's going out for a drink with his college friends. It seems there are girls there too. Oh, no. I'm such a divorced woman with a child. There's no hope for me. I'm happy just to have the life I have now.
Sakura-san was working hard today too. When she's so friendly even with the old regulars who obviously trying to make a move on Sakura-san, it bothers me. I'd like to confess my feelings to Sakura-san, but I'm afraid she'd have a hard time saying no just because she thinks I'm her benefactor. I don't know about that.
Hey, aren't you my dad, Coda?
Hina, what are you saying?
That caught me off guard!
Kanei told me Coda is not Hina's dad, but Hina wants Coda to be her dad.
No. Coda will marry someone better and have a happy family, so he can't be your dad.
What? I don't want Coda to be someone else's dad! Coda is my dad!
No. If you don't mind, Sakura-san, I want to be Hina's dad.
Yay! Hina's dad! Hina's dad! Hina's dad! Mom, it's okay, right? Right?
My name is Kaito Yokozawa, 28. I started a shared office company with my best friend from college, Yoshio Naname, and we currently have 2 offices in Tokyo. Okay, I'm off to clean up the office. You sure like it. Now that the office has become popular and we can hire staff, you don't have to clean it anymore, do you? At first, I thought I'd clean it myself to cut down on labor costs, but now it's different because I get to feel closest to the people who use the shared office we built, and it's fun. Above all, I just want to provide people with a clean office. I won't miss a speck of dust. Thanks to you, our shared office is famous for its cleanliness. But there's also office work to be done, so don't end the day with all that cleaning. Our shared office space is available for both temporary and long-term use, depending on your work style. Corporations as well as sole proprietors and teleworkers can easily use the workspace. All right, I guess I'll go clean the toilets next.
Are you Kaito Yokozawa?
What? Shiroi Tataishi?
That's right. You remember me.
I'm surprised. You've been using this shared office, huh?
I'm self-employed and I usually use my home as my office. But I use this office for meetings and conferences. I only started using it recently, though.
Thank you very much.
But I didn't know that Kaito Yokozawa was just a janitor here. That's quite a difference. I incorporated last month and you're a janitor. I used to think you were much more capable, but I guess that's just how it is. Well, I have a meeting to prepare for.
Take it easy. Shiroi Tataishi was a classmate of mine in high school. I remember that Shiroi was always glaring at me. I got better test scores than her, and Tataishi, who hated losing, was always mad at me. In addition, Tataishi also ran for student body president, for which I ran as well. But I won, so I think she had a grudge on me.
Oh my god, you are so obnoxious! You're smart, but you're a lousy communicator! Do you realize you're losing out by being so brusque and uncommunicative? Can't you find a better way to make a teacher understand you? They won't understand even if you make a good suggestion. I don't know what you would have done without me. Why am I the vice president and you're the president?
I'm sorry. Thanks, you've been a big help. Tataishi was always angry with me because I was the type of person who could study and get good grades, but I was a poor communicator. And Tataishi, who could actively communicate with anyone. Despite that, she would cover my mistakes and help me out, so she did respect me. In the end, we never got to reconcile before graduating. Tataishi, she's been a good customer for us, booking our conference room 4 times this month alone and using our co-working space. I'll keep my identity a secret since she probably doesn't know I'm the president. If she finds out it's my company, she'll stop using it. I think she still hates me. I don't really dislike Tataishi, so I figured if she thought I was a janitor, that's what I'd do. Ah, Tataishi-san, thank you for your visit today. You can use the key from the conference room to open the refrigerator in the hot water supply room, so please feel free to use it.
Oh, aren't you used to this? If the girls who admired you back then saw you like this, they would start crying.
There were girls like that?
Dull guy. Hey, Yokozawa, you went to a national university, right? I can't help but laugh at the fact that you've ended up as a janitor. How much you get paid by the hour?
Ended up? Cleaning is an important job. You can make fun of me all you want, but you shouldn't talk like that because it lowers your dignity.
What? You still make me angry.
I wonder if we'll always be like this after all. Hey, Kaito, are you okay? Huh? What is? The staff's worried about you, you know? Cleaning up after all those customers who make fun of you? Oh, don't worry about it. She was in my high school class. You went to school together? That doesn't mean you can make fun of someone. A lot happened and she's always hated me, so if she finds out that I'm the boss, I don't think she'll continue to use her services. That's why I'm okay with being a janitor. Why go to such lengths for the sake of one user? Even if that person doesn't want to use us anymore, I'm sure there will be others who do. But she uses the room very nicely and is a good user. She's always very nice to other people, even though she's hard on me. And she's not good at adapting to change. She takes a while to get used to the environment. She's just getting used to working here, and I would feel bad if she has to move to another place because of me. I don't want to get in the way of her work. Did you like her? Seems like you understand them well. Like? After that, Tataishi would say something to me every time she saw me. I was listening to her, Thinking back to my high school days in the student council room.
You know, I don't think this is true, but it's not like you're sick and you can't do a regular job anymore, right?
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Did you choose this job on your own? You had no other choice? Maybe high school was the biggest time of your life, while I'm having a business meeting trying to make a deal for the future. You're cleaning up. Aren't you miserable?
Nope.
Why are you laughing? Oh, it's President Yokozawa. The president himself is cleaning again? Please don't do that. It's heartbreaking. I'm afraid I'll pass by without noticing.
Please pass by then.
But wait, Tanaka-san? Who did you just say was the president? This is President Yokozawa, the president for the share office. He's the one who always cleans the office himself.
It's a pleasure for me to be able to greet all the users like this.
This is a great share office, isn't it? I can see why it is so popular. The president himself connects people who are looking for work with people who offer it. The service to connect members through the cloud is also really excellent and very helpful. Thanks to you, I have been blessed to have this wonderful opportunity to work with Tateishi-san. Why didn't you tell me? Were you laughing behind my back because I thought you were a janitor?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you because I thought if you found out I was the boss, you wouldn't use us anymore.
What is that? You were actually laughing at me because I was boasting, didn't you?
I'm not laughing, and I don't think I've won anything. I've been helped by countless people when I started this business. Now I just want to help those people. It's the same with you, Tateishi.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. You have another appointment after this. What will you be doing about the meeting? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's hurry up and have the meeting.
After that day, Tateishi stopped using our shared office. Tateishi wanted to win against me. I've been thinking about that reason. I think Tateishi has a strong inferiority complex towards me. Even though I didn't study as hard as her, I got better grades. It must have been hard for her. I must have hurt Tateishi a lot without her knowing it. She wasn't even recognized as a rival, huh? I'm not a good talker. And even though I recognized Tateishi, I never told her about it. That must have been frustrating for her. I guess when she thought you were a janitor, she felt like all her hard work beat your talent. Yeah, but you know, in high school, I was a soft-spoken guy. But I was able to make it in the student council because of my girlfriend. This business also worked because I had the charming Yoshio. I'm more suited to be the backstage role. If you're worried that she won't use our place anymore, why don't you try contacting her? Don't you have her number if you were both in the student council? A call, huh? 2 months later, after much hesitation, I finally made a phone call. Tateishi, I'm sorry for calling you out of the blue. Didn't you leave your business PR material at our reception desk? I still left them there. Sekafushi Co. left their business card at the reception desk because they wanted to call you.
What? Sekafushi Co.? It's a huge company!
We're supposed to immediately withdraw all materials from those whose contracts have expired. And we're not even supposed to make contact, but...
That's very considerate of you.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at you or make fun of you. It's just that you're not good with changes in environment, right? I didn't want to cause any trouble if I was the reason you had to move to another place. So I thought I'd keep quiet about me being the boss.
You look like you don't know what's going on, but you know everything. So annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I hated Yokozawa, who always looked so cool and did better than me while I tried so hard. I couldn't win. I was frustrated. I felt like you were out of reach, so I hated you. I really did. But I actually liked you.
I couldn't believe what Tateishi had said. And I was surprised myself because my heart was pounding. She said she'll be back as a member of the shared office next week and hung up immediately. And the following week, Tateshi, can I talk to you for a second?
What?
I'm not very good at talking, and I'm probably a bit slower than others. I always admired your hard work and effort, and how well you followed up on other people.
What?
Tateshi's good communication skills kept the student council running smoothly. I've always been grateful to you, but I've never been able to tell you because I'm not a good communicator.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I guess I should have told you. I'm sorry. You were always mad at me because I didn't tell you. I think our relationship would have been better if I had. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. We're adults, and a childish person like me would be no match for someone like you.
That's enough. More importantly, I hope your work with Sekai No Fushigi Inc. goes well. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks.
And so, our relationship, which had been souring since high school, finally took a turn for the better.
I'll see you later then.
Oh, Tateshi! I want to hear more about what you said on the phone, so let's have dinner tonight.
What?
There's so many things in this world that we don't understand unless we're told. I want to hear how you really felt when you said you hated me.
Things like that about you are so annoying!
I'm sure we can build a new relationship now. My name is Haruto Muto, 26. Oh, Muto-san! I'm thinking of going out for a drink with a few people. Would you like to join us? Excuse me, I have some errands to run.
Oh, rejected again.
Maybe a woman should have asked him.
No. He left like he was running away when I invited him before.
Muto-san hasn't made friends with anyone since he came to the branch office. I wonder if there's a reason. Thank you for your hard work. I've been working at the head office for a month since I moved to the branch office.
Thank you for your hard work.
I've always tried to keep my work and personal life separate and not get along with people at work more than I should. Of course, this makes me stand out in the workplace. Actually, when I was at headquarters, I had a problem with someone at work that made it difficult for me to stay at the company. When I was at the head office, I had a senior colleague who was a good friend of mine, and we were good friends in our personal lives.
Muto, thanks for helping me with my work today. Oh, you really helped me out.
Nah, if there's anything I can do, please call me anytime.
Muto, you're so reliable.
I didn't have any romantic feelings for her, and I just thought of her as a good friend and a senior at work. But for the senior, apparently that wasn't the case.
Muto, wanna stay here tonight?
I'm sorry.
You don't see me as a woman?
I consider you a very important senior, and I don't want to ruin this relationship. I'm sorry. Since then, I stopped hanging out with my senior because I was worried she might ask me out again. Then I heard the senior who I rejected lied and cried to the boss. I heard you made her feel bad by pestering her and asking her out! That's outrageous! I did not do such a thing!
No, he did. He asked me out to dinner several times.
You rascal! No! That's a lie!
Manager Nijo, but maybe there was something wrong with me, too. If it seemed like I was giving him signs, I am at fault, too. Could you please tolerate it this time? I don't want to ruin my junior's future with mischief.
What's wrong with this person? She made me look bad on top of lying. I pleaded not guilty, but my boss wouldn't take it up. I was spared from being fired due to the mysterious follow-up by the senior colleague, but I was treated coldly within the company, and I couldn't stay at the company anymore. So I requested to be transferred to a branch office. My senior must have been satisfied for getting me kicked out of the head office. People at the branch office don't know what happened at the head office, but I'm afraid to get close to them. And so I try not to interact with people at work except the bare minimum necessary.
Muto.
But one day, I met Mito-san, my senior at work, at my favorite restaurant.
Good work today. My house is near here. Do you come here often too?
I see. If you'll excuse me.
What? You're leaving already? Can we talk a little?
I'm sorry! I stopped going to that restaurant immediately.
I finally found you.
Mito-san!
I'm sorry. I thought you wouldn't like it, but I really wanted to talk to you. So I looked for you. I talked to the manager of a nearby restaurant, and he told me that he had seen you going to this restaurant. I'm curious because you ran away so blatantly. But is there a reason?
I'm afraid to get close to people at work in private. I'm sorry, but please, leave me alone.
It sounds like you must have been in some kind of trouble before.
I told Mito-san briefly what had happened at the head office because I wanted her to give up on me. I'm trying not to make the same mistake again, so please give up on me.
The kind of woman who makes up a lie to get rid of you and to kick you out of the company because she was angry at being dumped is not easy to find. You say you don't want to make the same mistake again, but it's not often that something like that happens. I would hate for you to think that I would do the same.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I used to see you at the station because we share the same station. But you seem like someone who doesn't like getting involved with people, so I held back from talking to you. I still wanted to talk to you. So when I saw you go to that restaurant on the way home, I got up the courage to go in there too. I just wanted to get to know you. Do I seem like the kind of person who would lie to you?
No.
Good.
I don't know. I feel like I can trust this person. Mito-san's eyes and words were straight, and that day, I had dinner with Mito-san. Time passed so gently that I wondered what I was so afraid of.
Let's eat out again?
Yes, I replied immediately. Then I started going into the restaurant I used to freak with Mito-san. We would make small talk about things we had recently discovered that had nothing to do with romance or work. From there, I started opening up to people at work, and got along with them gradually. It was wrong of me to try to shut everyone out just because one person did something terrible to me. There's so many kind people around me. I had built a wall on my own. I can only thank Mito-san for not abandoning me and trying to close the distance between us, even if a little forcefully. I was beginning to fit in at the branch office. Then one day, that senior came to the branch office for a training session.
Oh, Mudo. Are things going well with people at the branch office?
Senior.
Are you pestering the girls at the branch office again? If you do that, you'll be transferred again.
How could she say things like that again in front of people from the branch office? Please don't talk to me.
You're really cocky. I'll tell Manager Nijo and have you kicked out of the branch office, too.
I'll be kicked out of the branch office again. I was just getting to know the people at the branch office.
Oh, aren't you Minashi Miru-san? And are you still good friends with Manager Nijo? Mito-san. Did you know Minashi-san has been having an affair with Manager Nijo since I was at the head office? Apparently, their love is beyond the law.
What? Huh? Mito-san, you know Minashi-san?
I used to work at the head office, but when my mother got sick, they transferred me to the branch closer to home. Oh, that's right. Didn't that coincide with Mudo's arrival at the company? The affair between Minashi-san and the manager was well known from that time.
No way. Did you invite me to a hotel while you were having an affair? What is that?
Minashi-san, your sense of virtue is twisted. You should pat yourself on the back for not following her to a hotel. If I were a man, I'd never go near someone like you. Shut up! Besides, Manager Nijo is married, but he's famous among female employees for making advances toward any woman he meets.
I didn't know he was like that.
But the only one who fell for it at the head office was, Minashi-san. I would be ashamed. You really have no taste.
Mito-san, I'll tell the manager and have him fire you!
I see. In that case, shall I spread the evidence of the affair? I and all the other female employees are fed up with Manager Nijo. Then, someone said, whether you sue or not, you should have evidence. So I started recording. The recording contains a statement by Manager Nijo making advances toward me, despite the fact that he has a wife, and an audio recording of him testifying that he was having an affair with you. I'm sure there are others who have these kinds of evidences. The fact that Manager Nijo is still alive and well means that no one has been able to take action. But if you want to fire me unreasonably, I will make a move. Are you in a position to tell people what to do? I could care less about your affair with the manager, but what you did to Muto-kun at the head office is unforgivable. Apologize. Apologize to Muto. I'm sorry. And please do not talk to Muto anymore. If you try to do anything to him or me, I will submit the recordings to the company.
Thank you for today. Thanks to Mito-san, I feel so much better.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm also relieved because I've been angry ever since I heard why you got transferred to the branch office.
I'm glad I came to the branch office.
Yeah, I'm sure it was hard, but I'm glad you didn't take the option of quitting on your own. If you had quit, you might have never known about this muddied situation.
Mito-san is not interested in the affair between Senior Minashi and Manager Nijo. And since she won't be victimized by the manager after coming to the branch office, she's going to leave the evidence lying dormant. A few months later, however, the affair between Senior Minashi and Manager Nijo became public at the head office, and there was an incident in which the manager's wife stormed into the office. Does that mean someone linked the affair to his wife?
His wife suspected he was having an affair and hired a detective agency. Minashi-san was charged a large amount of alimony for having an affair over the years, and the cost of hiring a detective.
I always thought it was strange how his employees knew about it and his wife didn't, but I guess it's about time.
Rumor has it that his wife was intentionally keeping the two adulterers in the dark so that she could raise the amount of the alimony.
Scary. But I'm a little relieved. I was actually worried that Mito-san might have leaked the information to the department head, which could get him to resent you. But looks like that wasn't the case.
It's been a while since I remembered the recording, so I tried to find the data the other day, but the data was corrupted and I couldn't listen to it anymore.
Is that so? After that, Senior Minashi caused a commotion in the company, and now she's working at a nightclub. And Manager Nijo got divorced, paid alimony to his ex-wife, quit the company as well, and disappeared. And me and Mito-san are currently dating on the premise of marriage. I fell in love with Mito-san, who helped me a ton, so I confessed my feelings to her. If it didn't work out, I was gonna walk away gracefully, but Mito-san said yes. I want to continue to cherish the person who made me open my heart.
Wow, will you look at that? So beautiful.
Yeah. I'm Koki Imura, 28. Today it was cherry blossom season. I was out at the park with my colleagues.
But this will be our last time doing this. Sorry I couldn't keep the company afloat.
Oh, sir, stop it. You did everything you could. This isn't your fault.
Thanks for saying that.
I worked at this small shipping company. The economy was rough these days. We were going out of business. So this is it, huh? I'm gonna miss this.
You guys find new jobs already?
Me? Not yet. I still got work to do here, so I'll start looking after I quit.
What? You sure about that?
Sir, let's not talk about work today.
Come on, drink up.
Everyone looks kind of sad. Can't say that I blame them. And everyone around us was living it up, which didn't help the mood.
Stop!
What's going on? Probably some drunk.
What are they doing? We gotta help them.
There was a group of girls sitting next to us, and some scary-looking guys were hitting on them.
Wow, you're pretty. Can we join you? Yeah, pour us a drink. Come on.
Stop! Go away!
What was that? You want someone to pour you a drink? Come sit with us then. Huh? They obviously don't want to drink with you. Leave them alone. Come on. Everyone say hi.
Our boss turned around and winked at us, telling us to play along. Come here, handsome.
Yeah, forget those girls. We'll show you a great time.
Yeah, honey, come on.
You're cute. Sir, what was that about?
I never talked like that before.
Hey now, I just told you guys to say hi. I wasn't expecting you to talk like that. Who started it? I just went with the flow.
Sorry, that was me.
You idiot.
Hey, thanks for helping us.
Ah, sure, no problem.
Are you guys athletes or something? You all look really strong.
Oh no, we just work at a shipping company.
Oh, I see. Here, these are for you. Thanks again for helping us.
So our boss saved the day. We all had a great time after that. We were a really good team together. I'm gonna miss working with these people. But then the next day... What are they doing in front of our company? No idea. Who are they? What do they want? Did we piss someone off? I don't think so. Wait, maybe it was those guys from yesterday. Maybe they hired someone to get us back. What? No way.
What's the matter?
Sir, there are some scary looking guys outside the company. Maybe they're with those guys from yesterday.
What? I'll handle this.
What? No, we'll go with you.
Fine, come on then. Hey, what do you guys want?
Are you the president of Sakafushi Shipping?
Yes? Sir, I think we found them.
Huh? What do they want with us?
Thank you for saving my fiancée. I'm Oine. My father owns Tote Moine Company. Yesterday, you helped out my fiancé at the park.
Yesterday?
Those women we saw at the park yesterday. They all worked at this clothing company. And one of them was engaged to this guy, the future president of Tote Moine Company.
It takes courage to do the right thing. These days, most people just turn a blind eye. Thank you so much, sir.
Of course. I got a daughter around the same age, so I couldn't just stand aside. But how did you find us? I never told them where we worked.
You told her you worked for a shipping company, so we did some research and we found your picture on your website.
Oh, I see. You went through all that just to thank me?
Of course! Who knows what could have happened if you didn't step in? Here, this is for you. It's not much, but...
Oh, you shouldn't have. It was our last outing, so we're just glad we could be of help.
What do you mean?
Well, we're closing shop soon.
What? You're going out of business? Why? If you don't mind me asking.
Our boss invited him in for a chat. The rest of us went back to work. What were they talking about? I was really curious. Then, that afternoon...
Can I talk to you guys for a minute? While you guys were out, I was talking with Mr. Oine, the next president of Tote Moine Company. Turns out they got a logistics department and they're gonna sign with us. We're going to be a subsidiary of Tote Moine Company from now on.
Wait, you mean we could keep working for you?
Well, things might be a bit different. we're going to be under new management. And we're going to be really busy, so...
Sounds good to me! This is great news!
Thanks, guys. I thought yesterday would be our last outing, but I guess not.
A few days later, the girls from the other day came to see us.
Sorry it took us so long to come here. My fiance beat me to it.
Oh, no worries. In a way, you guys saved my company. If anything, I should be thanking you.
Oh, glad we could be of help.
We all became good friends after that. Then, I started dating one of them. My colleague got a girlfriend too. The company was back on its feet. Becoming Toti Moene's subsidiary changed everything for us. They gave us better equipment, work condition was better than ever, and now we had a constant flow of work. Soon we needed more people, so we started hiring. A few months ago, I thought the company was done for, but I guess you never know what life throws at you. Then, a year later, we were at the park again, watching the cherry blossoms.
Will you look at that?
Yeah, never thought I'd be able to do this again.
Yeah, and now we've got dozens of employees. It's not just the four of us anymore. We've come a long way.
Yeah!
Koki, come drink with us.
Go on, go be with your girl.
All right, thank you. There were still guys that were trying to pick up girls, but we had a lot of big guys keeping an eye out, so I don't think we'll have to worry about them anymore. Anyways, glad everything worked out. My name is Riku Takasaka. I'm 27 years old, and I'm about to get married to my girlfriend, whom I love very much.
I'm thinking of going back to my parents' house for the coming Golden Week. Would you like to come with me, Riku? I want to introduce you to my dad and sisters.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to meeting your family, Miho. Miho's mother passed away early, and her father, her older sister 2 above, and her younger sister 5 below live at her parents' house. Miho's parents live in a rural area, and I haven't met her family since I live in Tokyo. I'm a little nervous, though. What if your father says I'm not giving you my daughter?
I think you'll be fine. Dad is not that kind of person. I'll tell my sisters about you first. Then they'll be on our side.
Oh, that's reassuring. And so Miho informed her sisters that she was taking her boyfriend to her parents' house for Golden Week.
Sachi, I have big news! Miho is bringing her boyfriend home for Golden Week. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. Miho is already 26 years old. She would have a boyfriend. Maybe she's going to ask Dad for permission to get married. I want to see pictures. Tell Miho to send pictures. Okay. Oh, this is her boyfriend. He's quite handsome. Riku's a very serviceable person and fun to talk to. He can be a bit lonely at times, but he takes his own pace. So it's easy to be with him. She's so in love. Wait, is it really him? What's wrong, Sachi? Fuka, I was looking at something called mole reading with a friend the other day, and she said that people with a mole on the right of their eye are more likely to be promiscuous and unfaithful. What? Yeah, but I'm not sure all people who have a mole there are actually like that. It would be scary to think that just because you have a mole there, it determines your personality. It's not like you could decide where it goes by yourself. Yeah. You can't tell from a mole. Okay, Google. Tell me the characteristics of a man who cheats on his wife.
It is said that men who cheat are serviceable, lonely, rough, and often lie.
Miho went to the city and got stuck with a scumbag. This man can't make Miho happy.
Then Golden Week came, and I headed to Miho's parents' house with Miho. Did your sisters say anything about me?
About that, they weren't very responsive. Maybe they were a little busy.
I see.
This is my parents' house. Go ahead.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm home.
Excuse me.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Miho's father. Thank you for taking care of Miho.
Nice to meet you. I'm Riku Takasaka. I'm the one who's always indebted to Miho.
I don't want to stand around here and talk. Let's go in first.
Oh, right. Now, if you'll excuse me.
This guy is Miho's boyfriend. We need to find out if he's really a cheater, and if he reveals himself, we need to make sure he never comes near Miho again.
They're looking at me. I don't know. The sisters are looking at me. I have the feeling they're looking at me so intently.
How long have you two been together?
2.5 years.
I see. Both Fuka and Sachi are very shy, and I never hear about them having boyfriends. Who would have thought that Miho would be the first to bring her boyfriend over? If you've been together for 2.5 years, maybe it's time to get married.
Yeah, we came here today to talk about that too.
Father, I like Miho. I want to take good care of her. Will you please allow me to live with Miho for the rest of my life?
Yeah, why don't you...
I'm sorry, but we still do not accept you as Miho's fiancé. What is this? I don't approve either. Even Sachi? How come you two?
Well. Miho chose him, so it should be fine, right?
Dad, be quiet.
Yes.
Riku-san, our mother passed away early in our family, and I have been a mother figure to Miho and Sachi. I care for Miho more than anyone else. This is why I can only allow someone who could truly make Miho happy to marry her.
Yes.
I will reveal your true nature, so please be prepared.
I understand.
Sorry, Riku, I didn't expect my sisters to be so strict.
Well, I never said hello to them before, and to your sisters. I'm just some guy who showed up out of the blue, and they don't know who I am. I can understand why they would be cautious.
But they're the sisters I love, so I wanted them to approve of you.
It's not like they decided not to accept me yet, right? I'll do my best to get them to accept me while I'm here, so don't worry, Miho.
Okay.
Miho told me that Fuka was the mother figure. She was the one who took care of Miho and her sister and took the lead in the housework. Miho was very grateful to Fuka, so I too had a strong desire to be approved by Fuka. Her younger sister Sachi said that when she was little, she went everywhere with Miho. I guess she loves Miho so much that she can't help it. I want Sachi to approve of me and congratulate our marriage too. Miho's father seems to approve of me, but my presence could break the bond between the three close sisters if I make the wrong move. I have no choice but to be sincere here.
All right, we need to find some proof that the guy is a cheater. Fuka, leave it to me. Sachi, what are you going to do? I've heard that unfaithful men are the kind of beasts who go for any woman they can get their hands on. I'll try to seduce him. It's a little risky, but... Okay, as soon as I hear your SOS, I'll swoop in! And call Dad and the police.
The bath felt good.
Riku, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sachi-san?
Would you like to have some good times in my room?
What? Some good times?
It's something good. Come to my room and you'll see.
Can I go call Miho too?
How come?
I don't know what's going on, but I don't think it's a good idea to go to Miho's sister's room alone.
What? I can't believe you didn't fall for my tricks. That's enough.
What? I don't know, but she dislikes me even more.
I can't believe you didn't fall for Sachi's honey trap. Were we wrong about him being a cheater? No. Maybe there are other scum elements.
Oh, Fuka-san. Hi.
Hey, Riku-san. I heard that you are self-employed. It must be tough to take on projects on your own, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But thankfully, I'm relatively fortunate in my surroundings, so I don't have much trouble.
The president of the company, I know, is looking for young, talented people. I can introduce you if you like.
What? Is that okay?
Sure, but only if you break up with Miho. Huh?
I'm good then.
Huh?
I don't want a job so bad that I had to break up with Miho. If I wanted a job, I would look for one myself. I can at least do that.
maybe I should have offered cash instead of a job. Then what if I told you to break up with Miho for 1,000,000 yen?
No, I wouldn't break up with Miho no matter what the conditions were. If I were to break up with Miho, it would be when she wants to break up with me. And even if that happens, I won't give up easily. I want to talk with Miho and do my best to continue a good relationship with her.
What is with this guy? He has the aura of a good man. He's so dazzling.
Like this, while I was staying at Miho's parents' house, I was being tested by Fuka and Sachi about something. The third day of my stay, Miho noticed this and snapped.
Fuka and Miho, that's enough! What are you guys doing? Are you trying to see if Riku is interested in other girls besides me? Are you trying to see if he'll break up with me for money? He's not that kind of guy.
Miho, calm down.
I can't calm down. Riku is a sincere person, and it's rude to doubt him. If you two won't accept it, then forget it. I'll marry Riku on my own.
Miho!
Sis.
They cared about you so much that they wanted to make sure I was who I said I was. I'm okay with that.
Riku, you're too nice. You should be more angry.
But I can't be mad at them because they're your precious sisters.
I'm sorry. We did test to see if Riku was the kind of man who truly did care for Miho. If he was the kind of man who would cheat on his wife or be blinded by money and make Miho unhappy, we wanted to kick him out. That's not something you should be suspicious of when you first meet someone, is it?
Wait, did I look like a man who would cheat?
I saw a horoscope that said that a man with a mole on his right eye is a cheater. And I also thought that you fit the description of a cheating man.
Ah, I see.
No, I don't believe in such superstitions. But it felt like those things applied since you were skeptical from the beginning. I'm sorry.
And so I was able to successfully get Fuka and Sachi to approve of me as Miho's fiancé.
You chose well, Miho. I'm sure he'll make you happy. Yeah, he forgives us for all the stupid things we did. What a big man. I wish I could meet such a wonderful person too. Sachi, don't fall in love with Riku. Riku is going to be my husband. I know.
Miho was angry for a while at her sisters for setting up honey traps and money traps, but they apologized so desperately that Miho eventually let it slide. I have since become good friends with both Fuka and Sachi, and Miho is happy that we've become closer. I understand how much the sisters care about Miho, so I plan to remain close with Miho's family after we get married. I'm an only child, so I've always admired the idea of sisters who are close. I was looking at Miho and your sisters and thought, it's nice to have sisters after all.
I'll need to have more than 2 children then.
Yeah, I have to work harder. I'm Akito Kurume. I'm a 27-year-old businessman. I worked at a company with a 3-day weekend, and recently they announced that employees were free to get second jobs. So I started working at this convenience store near my house on Saturday nights. People that work the night shift are kinda sketchy. Whatever, this is only temporary. I work from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sometimes I worked with this young girl. She was a bit weird. You work the night shift often? Don't you have school during the day?
No, I don't go to college.
Oh, okay. But don't you want to spend time with your friends? Or do something at home?
I don't have friends, and I hate my house.
Oh, you get in a fight with your parents or something?
No, my mom recently got a new boyfriend. I don't want to be a bother to them.
Oh. You don't have a dad?
Nope. Well, I do, but I don't know who it is.
I see. Sorry to hear that.
Mom hates me. She's always telling me to stop chasing my dream.
Your dream?
Yeah, I want to be a singer.
These days, it was easier than ever to spread your music to the world thanks to the internet. Some people got really famous doing exactly that. And the thing is, I used to be a musician myself. I never made it big, but I always dreamed of it. I was in this band for about 6 years, But it wasn't going anywhere, so we all quit before graduating college and went on to get normal jobs. But I still played the guitar and wrote songs whenever I had time. I rented an apartment with soundproof walls just for that. Guitar is a pretty expensive hobby. That's kind of why I started doing this. Sadly, most of us don't make it. My parents used to tell me the same thing when I was young. But still, those who made it, they were all dreamers once too. If you never try, you'll never make it, that's for sure. Oh, it's her again. What is she always doing at the park? The girl I worked with, her name was Kari. She was 21. She was young and chasing her dreams. I envied that. But I think she was sleeping in the park or something. I was kind of worried about her. Hey, you're always at the park. What do you do there?
Oh, that's where I come up with my songs. It's always really quiet there at night, so I just close my eyes and the lyrics pop up in my head.
I see.
I use my phone to write my songs. I'm saving up to get my own place and stuff, so I don't want to go home. Mom's boyfriend sometimes steals money from me, so...
Why not stay at a friend's house?
I told you I don't have any. People just avoid me. I have one friend, but her parents are really strict. They'll never say yes.
If you want, you can crash at my place.
No thanks. I'm not an idiot, okay? I don't even know you that well. I'll be fine.
Oh, I thought she'd say yes.
Do you look for runaway girls on Twitter or something? It's so creepy. You're gonna get in trouble someday.
Huh? What do you mean?
You really don't get it, do you? What if I was underage?
Huh? But you're not. If you were, I never would have offered.
But how do you know that I'm not lying? What if I'm really 17?
What? You're 17?
No, you idiot! I'm saying sometimes girls lie about their age to take advantage of you. Just be careful, alright?
Oh, right. I will. The thing is, when I was young, I wanted to be a musician too. I never made it, but I still play the guitar and stuff. I rented an apartment with soundproof walls just for that. So I was just trying to help.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's like a hobby of mine now. But you're right, I never should have asked. Sorry to creep you out like that.
Hold on.
Huh?
Can I bring a friend?
Huh? Is she underage?
No, she's the same age as me.
But you just told me I shouldn't. And I don't want my place to become a hangout spot for you and your friends.
That won't happen, please! We just want to make music.
I don't know.
Akito, please?
Fine. But only when you're with your friend. Got it?
Alright, thanks. You're the best. I thought you were some creep trying to get under my pants, but be right back. I'm gonna call my friend.
She's all cheerful now. She's like a completely different person. She started being really friendly to me after that. A week later, she said she was coming over with her friend after our night shift was over. It's like 6 in the morning though. They'll probably come here around noon.
Sorry we're late. I know you must be tired. Sorry, thanks for having us. Hope we didn't keep you up.
What? You two are here already? They got here much earlier than I expected. They both had a huge suitcase. I offered them some tea, but they said it was fine. They said they wanted to hear the songs I made, so I took them to my music room.
Wow, this is really good. Can I add some lyrics to this? Yeah, this is awesome. I'm loving it.
Oh, thanks. I got plenty of songs that never saw the light of day. Do whatever you want with them.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah, let's get to work.
Just keep your voice down, okay? I want to get some sleep.
Sorry. He looks like an old man when he gets angry. I know. Sometimes at work, he makes these funny faces. It's pretty funny.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You were doing it last night when you were stocking the shelves.
What? Oh, that. I was just thinking about this song I made.
Let me guess, you've got a crush on someone?
Aw, that's so cute. But some of your songs are really sad. Did she break your heart or something?
No. I probably made it after seeing a sad movie or something.
What about this one? This one is really up-tempo.
That one? I made it on payday.
Payday? That's so funny.
Shut up.
What about this one? This sounds really classy.
I made that when I went to Kyoto with my colleagues.
Makes sense. What about this one? It sounds like a song from a video game. Let me guess, you were playing video games at the time?
No. I came up with that one when I was at this temple.
What? Why? That makes no sense.
Stop making fun of me!
Sorry, we didn't mean to. You're really talented. We could never come up with songs like these.
Yeah, this one time we wanted to make a summer song, so we went to the beach, but we ended up with some dark emo song.
But you've got a natural talent for this. I want to add lyrics to your song and add them to Akeptia.
Yeah, turning what you see and hear into a song is so much easier said than done. You have real talent here.
Oh, okay. Now they're complimenting me? Whatever. Their taste in music was different from mine, but it was nice to talk to other musicians. So the three of us started making music together. Then the two of them started streaming live. PN Duo? What's PN? A few months later, one of their videos went viral online.
Akito, look at all these comments. They love the song.
Yeah, we want to finish the new song by this weekend. Let's go get to work.
Okay. What does PN mean, by the way?
What? You don't know?
No. I was having a lot of fun making new music with my new friends. After I had enough money saved up for my new gear, I quit working at the convenience store so I could spend more time making music. Felt like I was back in high school again. I was loving it. A few months later...
Akito.
Ah! You scared me! What do you want?
We're practicing our ASMR voices.
Stop that!
Sorry, Akito. Here's your share from last month's stream.
Oh, thanks. Wow! This is a lot of money!
Well, none of this would have been possible without you, so it's all thanks to you.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your songs, so...
But before all this, nobody even listened to my songs. You two are the ones that brought it to life.
You're being so annoying. Just learn to take a compliment. Your songs are good, okay?
Okay.
We got looks, and you got the musical talent. We're the perfect team, Akito.
Yeah, we're the dream team. Let's get back to work.
All right. My dreams have finally come true. Good thing my company let me get that second job. If it wasn't for that, none of this would have happened, so I kept my day job and music in my free time. I was constantly busy. I rarely had time to rest, but I was loving it.
Hey, they're gonna release our album soon.
Yup, great job, Akito.
What? No way!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.